OEB Pete, OEB Pete, OEB Pete, OEB Pete. Yes, OEB Pete. He has a new YouTube channel. And thanks very much to Neil for the heads up on this one. So you let me know today, although it'll be yesterday by the time you're hearing me. Well, yeah, what I mean. I'm recording it to put it out at 9 o'clock the next day because that just seems to be a good time to get me videos out, because sort of more people seem to be out, up and about by then. And obviously it's about 4 a.m. in most places in America or Canada, but yeah, still sometimes get people from there. Sometimes Darius pops in onto those live streams. Well, it's not a live stream, sorry. It's just a premiere, because yeah, I'm not going to be setting a video going when I'm supposed to be. Well, I can't be making a video while I'm working. Of course, I can't do two things at once because I'm a man. Anyway, so we don't have OEB Pete, and obviously the only thing sort of, page I've got set up, if I just sort of go to it, Pack Opening Pro, that's still around. Obviously the OEB Pete channel has gone a long time ago. That's where he had all his gaming stuff. I mean, he's still persisting with the Pack Opening Pro, even though he gets a handful of videos, a handful of hits on each video, unless he pays for them. But I don't know. I mean, well, I mean, I'm trying to think. Is it really worth doing? But then I don't know if it keeps him busy, and I don't know. If I said it before, if I had kids and I had plenty of time to be making these YouTube videos, and I was married and all that, I'm damn sure my wife would be saying, "Dom, spend time with us, not faffing around with your bloody YouTube channel." So yeah, we have Evercade, so like Darius, like Canadian gamer, obviously. Evercade, OEB Pete is Canadian. Now, I have looked at a couple of these videos. A lot of them are quite small. I sort of dipped into some of the others. So we'll have now this is all we've got so far. 13 videos, including some shorts. So this was the first one I went into. So I'll just check that out again, and then the Evercade handheld review. There's something very odd about that, so we'll come to that in a moment. And it's a review in only 3 minutes. I mean, God, even Male Jesus Rocks managed to make a video less longer than that. Anyway, Evercade. Amiga is next. Wow, let's have a look. I don't have an Evercade, and I don't have an Amiga, mini Amiga thing. I could have got one for review, but I was thinking about it originally, but I won't let Ian go for that one. He's sort of more knowledgeable about sort of old school Amiga back in the day. I had an Atari ST. If they did an Atari ST mini, I'd be all over it. But yeah, he's certainly more knowledgeable than me when it came to looking at that particular computer. So we'll have a look at that. So yeah, so he made a much better video out of it than I would have done. So let's get into his video. Now, OEB Pete, let's talk about that music. Because why don't you just bring back the original music? And quite frankly, I see they made these videos 4K, which is a complete waste of time, given that you're talking about bloody Amiga computer things. But that music, I mean, it's not like the old was it Super Mario? I mean, the music he had before when he was OEB Pete, and the one that Darius used to give the frantic arm movements to. I don't know, whenever I have frantic arm movements, it just results in me being tired. So for reasons I cannot disclose before the watershed, as this video is going out. Anyway, that's enough of all that. Enough of all my hand shenanigans. Let's go into OEB Pete. If you pardon the expression.
Alrighty, gotta get into this video.
Now, so he's obviously got the Amiga thingy on his laptop there. The laptops, famous for being used by Intellivision for playing Amico games off and pretending they're coming out of a console. Pete's kill list. Pete's kill list. Yeah. That's maybe that's why he's always got that sort of strange look on his face, like Anthony Perkins in the Psycho films.
Get her going. Time to talk about, get my script going.
So, yeah, so I've had a quick look at this. Classy gaming fun. OEB Pete. This one, Radio Star Bungle. I tried looking that up and I couldn't find it. So, I don't know what happened there. Cats. Cats or cabs. So I certainly, if I look for cats, I certainly won't get OEB Pete. MMO, something. Oh, his writing's awful. Something about MMO. I don't know. Pete's YouTube script, Amiga on Evercade, anyway, and blah blah. C64 Mini. Let's get on with it.
All right. Okay, so we got those taken care of up there. All right, let's go through my script.
And I know if he's already put a video out by the time mine goes live, I'll wait until mine's gone live before I watch his. But I know Darius will be upset about the fact that OEB Pete is not starting his videos anymore with "Hey everybody," which is certainly what he should be doing. But hey ho.
Do a dry run before we record this. Okay. Amiga coming to the Evercade. Why not, right? Like,
Why? So is the Amiga 500 collection being announced next? No is the answer. It's just complete speculation. So, yeah, complete non-entity of a video. Complete baseless facts.
you know what? You gotta talk about the fact that, you know, with the C64 being announced, that it only makes sense that Amiga would be the choice to come to.
Is the C64 being announced for the Evercade? C6. I'm just googling. C64 Evercade. Was a tweet from them. No, from June 2020. Evercade are a big one for next year's arcade games, but ZX and C64 are also big ones for us too. No timeline on those. So there's nothing about C64 games coming out either. So, yeah, how odd.
Right? Because it's the same company that does the C64 Mini does that. Now, what's the frickin' company called?
Commodore?
Oh, shoot. Why I gotta Google that crap in the middle of my...
Ah! Just, good lord, I'm awfully sorry. I didn't realise we were having... well, of course I did, because I know we've had... I watched this one already. I didn't realise we were having this awful sort of... bad language. He said, crap. Honest. Oh, I've said it now. Oh, good lord. Unbelievable. That's not the OEB Pete way. Oh.
What's the frickin' company called? Oh, shoot. Why I gotta Google that crap in the middle of my video?
Well, go to the foot of our stairs.
Alright. Oh, there goes my controller. Alright, who made...
Well, if it's like an Intellivision Amico controller, then it'll be perfectly fine to drop on the floor.
It's the C64 Mini. Oh, okay. Retro Games Limited. Okay, so...
Oh, well, yeah, people who made the mini console.
remember that for when I shoot the video. Okay. Alright.
Oh, he's pretending he hasn't shot the video yet.
Lost my freaking controller. Alright.
Honestly, oh, the language. I do beg your pardon.
So, yeah, it makes sense, right? They want to know something about, like, they must want money, right? So we got to talk.
And just listen to his voice. It's very different from how he used to be with his OEB Pete. Hey, everybody. He sort of brought it right down an octave, if that's the right word. He's brought it down in pitch and tone anyway.
About the fact that money's good for that company. And...
sounds really weird. Is this his normal voice?
you know, I got to pretend also in the video that I know everything about the history of the Amiga and Micros, which of course I don't. I mean, I never owned one when I was a kid, but I do have a Mini now, and I have a C64 Mini, so yeah, that counts for something. Plus, I did watch in the last, like...
And there's kids are probably saying, Dad, never mind your mini consoles and computers. Why don't you just come and play with us for 5 fucking minutes?
A C64 mini, so yeah, that counts for something. Plus, I did watch in the last, like, 5 years, hundreds of YouTube documentaries on the Amiga, the Spectrum. There's a channel called 8-Bit Guy that...
I wouldn't be surprised if Pete, watched all them documentaries rather than actually spent time with his family. 8-Bit Guy. That's an interesting one. Let me just go to here, because he tried to pull. Not sure how it lasted, or if it's still up. He did a Metal Jesus Rocks. Now let's see. It's probably one of his biggest videos. Just it must be one of his biggest videos, unless he's removed it since. Because he had a leak or something, and then he started crying on camera that it was going to cost him an awful lot of money, as if he didn't have any home insurance or something like that. So oh, he must have got 1 million hits. That's how he normally is. No, I can't find it. So I'm not sure how long ago it was. Leak. No. But he just basically, I mean, a lot of these people, if you've got shitloads of tech in your house, your house insurance should be covering that. It should be covering that. And if you've got shitloads of stuff, you've got to be prepared to put the effort in to put the money in rather, to sorting that out. Paying appropriately. What's his name? The guy with every single arcade machine and video game in the world ever. God, his name. Last Gamer. That was it. The Aussie guy. He had an amazing house. And he even had the biggest collection at one point. And then I think he started selling off some of it. I know he said he stopped doing it. But he's still going to put up one more video. And I've not had any. I'm not subscribed to it. I thought I was subscribed to it. But no, there we go. Because that's where I was up to. The world is not enough. Chapter 71. But the final chapter trailer was supposed to be for the final chapter. Right, I didn't realise we had that, so I'll subscribe to him, and I will check that out shortly. But maybe I'll do a reaction on that one as well. But this guy, I think, is it Jess's sister? She's in quite a few videos with him. She's hot. Anyway, so where are we? I think she's his sister, something like that. So I won't play that here, obviously. But he doesn't believe in home insurance, so he had all this stuff, and then he just said he didn't believe in insurance, and they had a heavy storm, what a storm is, bloody water and shit, and lightning struck, and he had everything plugged in at the time, and it absolutely killed everything. I think there were one or two things that weren't plugged in, so they were saved, but he had so much plugged in, and it all got completely fried. And then he said, "Oh, I don't believe in insurance. It's a gamble." I mean, fucking hell. It's just, surely by law you should have to have it. I thought that would be the case. I'm sure it's the case. I'm in the UK. I'm sure it's the case in the UK. I know, obviously, if you've got a car, which I have, then you've got to have car insurance because, if you don't, you get into big trouble with the Rozzers. That's the cops. But maybe house insurance in Australia isn't a thing. I don't know. Lager. Pint of Carling. But so maybe I'll react to some of that. But if you've got shitloads of tech, just get it insured, for crying out loud.
I just love that channel, so yeah, I'm an expert on that, so I'll just pretend.
Which channel?
8-Bit Guy.
8-Bit Guy. Yes, sorry. So I got off the beaten track. So 8-Bit Guy didn't. He didn't. I don't know whether he was insured. I can't find the video now, but he basically made it sound, "I'm not insured. It's going to cost me an absolute fortune to get it sorted out. Give me money." And the same kind of shit that MJR pulled. And I bet loads of people gave him money. even though you should have some fucking insurance for that. You know, I mean, I can say God forbid it doesn't happen to me, but I'm not religious, but you know, I'd fucking hate it if that happened to me. But you know, get insured because shit can happen. It always happens when you're least expecting it. So just get insured and get sorted. It's going to cost you fuck's sake more if you don't.
I just love that channel. So yeah, I'm an expert on that, so I'll just pretend. Okay, so we do the Amiga and okay, we could do that. We got that one covered. What's the name of that company again? Retro Bit. What the heck are they called? Retro Games. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, no, that's it.
Pretending to be talking to someone, he's just talking to himself, really.
All right, so I got to also mention in my video to sub, like, and comment because you know what? You have to do that. Plus, there's a whole bunch of people that really get mad when I don't do that.
Why? Surely they're already subscribed to you anyway, because that's what your fanboys will be like. So why do they care? And no one gives a toss if you tell them to do that or not.
Plus, they get mad when I do it. So why not, right? They lose their crap. Good.
Swearing, honestly.
Okay, we got to talk about the fact that
Wendy Pops.
Micros are such a huge part of the market. I mean, I've got the little micro here, and I just absolutely love it. Like, you know, I just love it. So, you know, there's hundreds, if not millions of people all over Europe that love their microcomputers. So we got to talk about that, right? Okay. They have a huge library, obviously. Like, you know, there's Alien Breed, and there's tons of great games, like games I've never played before. Like, you know, I just love playing the system. And I think Amiga, from what I know of it, that and the C64 probably got some of the best games ever. But to be honest with you, I've played a bit of the C64. I love my Amiga Mini so much more. Why? Because of its huge library. Look at all these games you can go into it. And I've side-loaded thousands of games in here, right?
It's not really side-loading. It's just adding it to a USB stick and playing them off that.
Thousands of games in here. It's just unbelievable that you can get so many games. And, you know, the community...
He's advocating piracy, you naughty boy.
He's great. So we've got to talk about all that. You know, just look at all the games you can choose from. And these are all officially, I would say, was once officially licensed. So, yeah. Oh, Worms. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever play that game. Ever. Okay, so... All right.
You'll never play a game? I find that hard to believe.
Like, geez, I'll never get this video done if I don't get going to it. I talked about money. And, yeah, that's about it. I think it's coming. I think with the C64 being announced, yeah, we're definitely going to get that.
Well, I've just tried Googling it, and I've got nothing about that. Unless, let me try their latest Twitter page. Whatever it is. Looking on the Twitter. Nope, can't find anything. Can't find diddly squat. I was just flicking through a few of their latest tweets, but not going through all of them, but I can't see it.
Make sure I say I am Pete, and this has been Ever Canadian, whatever. Well, you know, people will come, people will subscribe. It's all Evercade, baby. And yeah, so I had to get back to.
Who's only ever doing Evercade stuff? he's one of these people who's still throwing his lot in with that, like Retro Bro did for a bit.
To my kill list because I got about 50 more of my own channels to destroy. All right, now
15 more of his own channels. How many has he got? I mean, all I know of is this one, Pack Opening Pro, and the OEB Pete one that he got rid of. But if you know of any more, then you can follow me on Twitter at DVDfever and send me a DM. Slide into my DMs, and not sure if you have to follow me. Do we have to both follow each other for that? I don't know. I can't remember. Or can you just message me anyway? I've absolutely no idea. But so anyway, send me a message with or follow me and all the rest of it, and send me a message and send me the links via a DM.
Where do I hit that record button? Man, I'm so rusty. I haven't done this in so long. All right, where's record?
Oh, so he's pretending to not know how to record a video. Absolutely hilarious, OEB Pete. Wonder if we got Ian Ferguson. Okay, so that's his Evercade video. Let's see what else we've got. Now, yeah, I did have a look at this one next, and there's something very odd about this, and I will have a look at a couple of others as well. But oh, just before I get into this, all of these, I say one day ago now, but they're all basically, I think when I first looked at this on Monday morning, they all said like sort of 17 hours, or like it was like 4 of them said 17 hours. Then well, I think one said 18 hours. So basically, if you're uploading a lot of YouTube videos, YouTube only sends out notifications to. I mean, I know he's only just sort of starting out, and it looks like some of these are probably from his old channel anyway. If your YouTube only sends out notifications for 3 videos maximum to your subscribers every single day in every single 24-hour period. So there's no point putting out more than 3 videos. And quite frankly, since he's sort of putting out lots of videos at once, if I was him, I'd do one a day. Just, entice people in and then give them something to come back to, or something to come back for. But and similarly, when he's putting them all out at the same time, all you're doing is competing with yourself. So, for example, he's put out 4 videos, which I'll look at one of them. 4 videos flicking through a magazine, Evercade Evolution. And if you put out all those in one go, you're just competing with yourself. Because a lot of people, they might watch one video, but they're not going to watch all 4. So put out 1 video a day, max, when you get going, and then, yeah, otherwise you're competing with yourself. So I looked at number 4, that was no great shakes. Let's try number 1 then. That fucking music. Oh, he strokes the paper. Wow, excitement, she wrote. So just flicking through a fan magazine. That amazing music. So these videos actually, or the reviews of I can't rewind on a short. That's stupid, isn't it? They seem to be like Spectrum ones, but so it's nothing to do with the arcade at all. Back to the Evercade. I'm sure Universal Pictures would have something to say about them using that particular logo from Back to the Future. No, let's not watch it again. So you get the idea anyway. That's one of those videos. But let's just have a look at this, and you'll soon notice something is a bit amiss with this. Get on with it. For crying out bloody loud.
Welcome to Why I Love This Stuff. Today, we are going to do a review of the Evercade portable gaming handheld release.
What in the world? What, is this someone else's video, or is it his video, or is it his video and he's just using... Oh, you're back, excited for this channel. Thanks. Guys, keep going, Pete. Is he? I'm not sure whether he's using like an AI voice, because it doesn't sound massively AI. But let's listen to it for a bit and we'll see where we get to.
Released by Blaze Entertainment in 2020. Let's talk first about the hardware. The Evercade has a 1.2 Cortex A7 processor, and the console uses a Linux-based operating system.
It could be that he's paid someone else to... Yeah, it doesn't sound like an AI voice. So it could be that he's paid someone else to make the voice thing for him. That's a possibility.
The Evercade is just over 7 inches long. Must be nice, haha.
No, that sounds like an AI voice. Right, maybe it is an AI voice. Maybe AI voices have got better, because that haha I've seen bits of this video, but I didn't not heard that bit before. Let's just play that back.
Operating system. The Evercade is just over 7 inches long. Must be nice, haha.
Yeah, it sounds like an AI voice, but don't use it. If you're making videos, don't use an AI voice. It just sounds cheap and nasty, and just sounds like you don't give a shit about your channel. As this is OEB Pete, all bets are off as to whether he gives a toss or not, whether he still sticks around for any of his channels before he kills them off again.
Screen is solid and the viewing angles are pretty good for a device this cheap. You have the standard options one would expect on a gaming device made in the last few years. Screen ratio, which can be set to original ratio or full screen. The screen brightness option can be set to maximum, high or low. There are a multitude of language support and of course legal crap.
So it just sounds like it's not a review, it's just like an overview really. Greatest retro handheld gaming system ever. No, that's the PSP and the PlayStation Vita. But yeah, it's an overview. It's not a review, from what I can see. Let's just try and get to the end.
Overall, the Evercade handheld is one of the best modern retro gaming devices to be released.
I'll just say, I did not. Excuse me. I've not heard that bit before. I just purely at random managed to find the bit where he starts summarising things. Of course, now I've ruined it by just stopping and talking over it. So let's just play it out.
Overall, the Evercade handheld is one of the best modern retro gaming devices to be released in the last few years. It is truly a device the market did not know it even needed. Where can you find this device?
Everywhere.
It is available online at a multitude of retailers all over the world. Funstock is its main distributor, but a quick Google search will give you a result for you part of the world. Once again, thank you for Google search will give you a result for you part of the world.
A result for you part of the world. Yeah, it's definitely an AI voice in that case. It can't properly pass various words.
Once again, thank you for watching Why I Love This Stuff. Please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe.
That's Pete.
I dare you.
And no outro. If you're wondering who that Trump thing is, it's from Wax with Graham Gouldman and Andrew Gold, who Andrew Gold sadly passed away in 2011. But yeah, both from Wax, and Graham Gouldman was 1/4 of 10cc. And I went to 10cc. They started in 1972, 50 years ago, and I went to a sort of walking tour for. I think I might put a link in the video description for the photo album I took. But I'm in Stockport, and in Stockport was where Strawberry Studios started, which was. I mean, the building's still there, but you can see some pictures in the photo album. But the place is now just an office, so you can't actually go in there and do anything, and you certainly can't record any music. But yeah, it's just used as offices, so we couldn't get in. But yeah, we just had a walk up from Stockport Museum in the Stockport, near the Stockport precinct. It was just off the market actually. To up to Strawberry Studios and back again, and then that was at 1 o'clock on the what date are we on? That was on the 23rd. Hang on. Sorry, Saturday 25th of June, and that was at 1 o'clock. And well, actually, 6 of them over 2 days. So, but I caught at 1 o'clock, and then at 2 o'clock I saw a talk by a guy called Liam Newton, who'd written a book, 10cc, the worst band in the world. He's a big fan of 10cc, but and he was talking about their work from starting off in 1972 to up to 1978, I think, before they split up briefly. But yeah, the title was because like a sort of sarcastic tone, because he felt they were never really appreciated, or they felt, or whoever felt they were never really appreciated in their own lifetime. So yeah, 10cc, the worst band in the world. So yeah, he was quite an interesting guy as well. But yeah, and then that was it. But they did have on the Friday and Saturday night, they did have, and I didn't see this, but they did have sort of 10cc tribute act or tribute band playing. I was in two minds about going. Apparently it was okay. There was on my particular tour, there was a woman who went to the Friday gig, and she said the first half was okay, second half was better, but it was 20 quid, and I wasn't, if it's 20 quid for 10cc, I'd be all over it. But 20 quid for a tribute band? No, not really. If it'd been a tenner, maybe, yeah. But yeah, I wasn't fussed about it for 20 quid. I just thought, oh God, I hope by not going, I hope one of the actual band doesn't turn up, and they didn't. So I certainly never heard about that happening, and I'm sure I would have done. Yeah, so 10cc R50. And anyway, I'm not going to play that video here either, obviously, A, for copyright, and B, wax in Some Other World from the brilliant American English album. It says that's the rude version, and it's just basically, you'll see if you click on it. There's a woman doing a bit of a dance where she's covering up her bits with sort of mirrors that show the band members' faces, but given that when she sort of slightly moves the mirror things away from her bits, I think they're pretty much masked. If there's a split second where they might have seen one of her bits, they've clearly masked it out anyway. But I'm certainly wouldn't put that on Facebook anyway, because you don't want Facebook to strike you down and give you a 30-day ban with that. Anyways, let's see what else Peter's got to.
Please.
Oh, shut up. Let's see what else Peter's got to show us. Yeah, but Evercade best worst games. Oh right, this is just so that's for Techno's Arcade, Data East. So let's just well, this is the one I started off with. So, oh God. So, as you see, he's not even talking. He's just showing a little bit of gameplay. Not quite sure whether I like the look of that console. It's nice you can open it up. It looks like a printer. Open it up and put the printer cartridge inside. I've not used a printer in a long time. I've had a printer for a long time, but I stopped printing stuff out because I never needed to. And but it does have a scanner, so it's quite handy for scanning stuff into the PC if I ever need to do that. Then yes, zoom forward a bit. For a game that's not very playable, he manages to play it for a long time. Not fun. I mean, because you're crap at it. There's a lot of games like that. Oh, is this Minky Monkey? I think it was Minky Monkey. The one where he paid for a lot of hits on his video. So he got about 8,000 hits. And if you pay for hits and subscribers, chances are YouTube will shut down your channel anyway, because they'll recognise that shit. Because you're going to get 8,000 people looking at Minky Bloody Monkey. Solid arcade game. Oh, the Tetris from above. Those games are always trash. It was just button mashing. You know, fun for about 5 minutes. So, but yeah, he's not even talking or anything. And another fighting game from the 80s. It looks like every other fighting game. So let's see. So I've got a bit of a sniffly nose. So more of the same, expect. Yeah. Yeah, just gameplay. And talking of gameplay, I went to some of these and just played that one, and so let's just see if this one's any different. It's just basic gameplay. Not any sound. What else going on? Just because get that message up. Hints on your controller, hit just one big button X times. Why is there no sound? Oh. Oh. Why was there no sound? Oh, there's no sound for a while and then it suddenly comes in. What a confusing bloody mess. It looks like an awful game. Oh god, quite enough of that. I'm gonna get a fucking headache. Here we go. Oh, so it is confirmed. C64 Collections. I should have paid attention, really, shouldn't I, to the channel that I'm giving an overview of. Let's see. Enough.
Want some Evercade news? The Evercade's getting, you guessed it, Commodore 64 collection.
So even though he's already got it on this C64 Mini, plus he'll shove all the other games on there with a USB stick, he's now going to buy it all over again for his fucking Evercade.
×2. It was leaked in Retro Gamer magazine, and we're going to get a full announcement in the first week of July 2022, but we're getting the first ever microcomputer collection. I am super excited for this.
Super excited. Well, thanks for the heads up. I think I might make a video out of it because it's good for hits. In fact, so he says all the details, but so I bet he won't have all the details if they've not actually properly announced it yet. TV's Hasselhoff. Man, this Ever Canadian guy's awesome. I hope he starts to... Oh, fuck off. I hope he starts up a Patreon to help support his channel. That's OEB Pete's, making his own channels just to talk to himself. Nippy Nige. So glad you're back. You've been missed. Long live the Ever Canadian channel. Yeah, that's probably him as well. You say this was leaked in Retro Gamer, which issue I can't find it. Although, so the only thing that comes up when you Google Evercade Commodore 64 collection is this video. It was reported on the Evercast and confirmed by Blaze. July 5th, they will bring all the official info. Well, that's the day this video is actually going out. Interesting. So he says it's in Retro Gamer, but it's obviously not. Weird.
Yeah, it is going to be.
In fact, just TV. Right, so this is the channel that he's clearly made for himself to talk to himself. When was this created? Well, February 2008, and only has one subscriber. So obviously it's his channel, and he made a few back in the day, and he's just kept it around so he can talk to himself now. No videos, so the one subscriber must be him. Go back.
Wild, and as you can see, a lot of these games on the Commodore 64 Mini will be pretty cool to play on your Evercade, in your Evercade ecosystem, because this controller is really, really bad. It just is. But you know what? There's a lot of cool games on the Commodore 64, well over a couple thousand for sure on there. And well,
they did make two. Well, I think the controller came later for the main C64, the full size, which was a better controller. But I'm sure you could use your own controller, plug that in by USB. I can't remember now. Been a while since I've used it.
We'll take a look at what you're seeing here. So you could see some of these games make it over to the Evercade. No one is actually said from Blaze Entertainment what the collections will entail, but we'll know next week. Hopefully some of those. And hopefully they're all just controller-specific games. No keyboard needed, but on the last Evercast, both Ryan and Sean actually said that they will require a simple use of a virtual keyboard to press start or enter your name. So that's a bit of a tip. If you have to enter your name on some of the games, it's probably going to end up being a actual RPG, perhaps.
It does sound weird.
I mean, this controller's not that bad. I mean, it's serviceable. I think it is, anyway.
I thought that was just like an English saying. When something's a bit shit, you just say, oh, it's serviceable. Just say, well, if you have to.
But anyway, let me know what you think. Are you excited for the first microcomputer collection coming to the Evercade? I know I am. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. It's a brand new channel, Evercade only focused. You know what? This is the gaming system that I love to play. But there you go. That's all I want to talk about. So tune in next week as we get the announcement. And they're teasing something cool. Until next time, this has been the Ever Canadian. Bye.
No, it's OEB Pete. So, yeah, so there we go. OEB Pete, his new channel. I think when I looked at it this morning, he had about sort of half the number of subscribers he has now, but clearly word has got out, and yeah, there we go. So that's enough of an overview for now. Have a look at it if you want to, but I think you've seen the best of it now anyway. Yeah, he's obviously trying to get a free Evercade for whatever they're making next. Anyways, let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all the notifications, and cue OEB Pete. No, sorry, cue Genesis. Oh, hang on. Windy Pops.